Fighting Irish community, we are live.
What is up, Fighting Irish community? We are live from Eastlake High School for this non-league matchup between the Eastlake Wolves and your O'Day Fighting Irish. The Irish come into this matchup at 1-0 with a dominating 10-0 run rule game on Monday against the South Kitsap Wolves. The weather conditions for today are on the plateau are a crisp 52 degrees with some clouds. Rain could be off and on, sounding like your typical March day in the Seattle area. As we tune in live, your leadoff hitter and shortstop Isaiah Nolan took a 3-1 walk, and he is now on first base with Abner facing a 3-0 count here. Right down the heart of the plate for a strike. Set by your pitcher Emmons. Strike, Nolan takes off, and he is in there. Isaiah Nolan's third stolen base of the year as he gets into scoring position. Abner here facing a 3-2 count. Stretch and the pitch by Emmons is in the dirt, ball 4. Now the Irish have 2 on, runners on first and second with nobody out. That'll bring up your sophomore right fielder, number 9, Davis Downer. Downer, as mentioned, a sophomore, and just in his second game, he has already committed to Washington State University to play some D1 ball. So big expectations obviously here for him and the Irish. First pitch is high and outside. Getting to know your starter for the Eastlake Wolves, number 6, Tristan Emmons. He's a senior southpaw, 6'3". You know, really can show some power here as he throws second ball to Downer in the dirt. It's a third baseman Johnson comes in to have a talk with Emmons. Set and the stretch and the pitch from Emmers. Strike. Facing a 2-1 count here is Downer, hoping to do some damage, get these runners home on first and second. Emmons is set. The stretch and the pitch. This would be high, 3-1 count. Not be ideal for Emmons here to lead off the game with 3 walks. The pitch is in the dirt, ball 4. The Irish have the bases loaded with nobody out. Here comes your cleanup hitter, number 18, Declan Brown. Brown had an amazing diving catch in the outfield last week in center field. Hopefully he can do the same thing in the field and hopefully at the plate too. Emmons is set, stretch, and it is high and outside once again. Pitch inside as Brown turns away. Count is 2-0. And that gets Brown on the left arm. That'll score a run for the Irish. 1-0 here at the top of the first. The control problems for Emmons here could possibly be a little bit of nerves. You know, both of these teams are very highly ranked in the state for these two. As the coach comes out there to have a talk as he brings the infield in.
It's an unusual sight here to see 1 run and no hits.
It sure is. You know, as they appear to take him out after only 4 batters faced with 3 walks and 1 hit by pitch. Replacing Emmons will be pitcher number 28, Dylan Schofield. Maybe the switch from lefty to a righty would help out the Wolves here. As Schofield gets set to face some batters here for the Irish, I'm Andrew Byer in the booth with your other color commentator, John Orm. And so far, this has been a good performance for the Irish, walking around the bases, and hopefully we can get some more hits here and put a couple more runs on the board.
Hoping for it, yeah.
Definitely. So we have the lefty catcher up, Joe Givens, a senior. Givens, leader of the Rowdy Pack. May know him around school. Very enthusiastic and great personality as he takes one high and away for ball number 1. The set from Schofield, the stretch and the pitch. That is a liner in the right field. That'll at least score. They'll score a run. They will bring home downer in the play. At the plate, there is no play. 3-0 Irish on the Joe Givens single. Clutch hitting there from Joe Givens and taking advantage of the opportunities given to him. Brown will advance to third, and the Irish have runners on first and third, a 3-0 lead, and nobody out here in the top of the third inning. The first inning, rather. Up at the plate now is your third baseman, Asa Reese, your PLU commit. Pitch takes one there for a strike. Schofield, he'll check in the runner. Finally set. Stretching the pitch. Outside for ball number 1. Asa here this season has shown he can do some damage. Last week with 2 doubles and a couple RBIs. Hopefully he can get 1 or 2 more here on this at-bat. The stretch from Schofield. It is a chopper over. Shortstop cannot get it. Brown will score. And we now have a 4-0 lead here for the Irish. Probably the most ideal way for O'Day to start this game with their first 4 batters all scoring for runs, and it is now 4-0. Digging in the 7-hole here is your left fielder, Tyler Bugby. Stretch from Schofield. It is fouled away back behind us right over here. Luckily, the parking lot is pretty far from the stadium because it would not be good if someone's car alarm went off right now. Schofield set. Looks back at the runner on second. And the pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Count is now 0-2 on Bugby. Schofield set in the pitch. Takes strike 3 looking. Digging now is a lefty. First baseman, number 17, Jeffrey Woods. Schofield to stretch. Does not go on the check. Ball in the dirt. Schofield set. The stretch and the pitch. Just inside. Ooh, that was a close one right there. Count is now 2-0 on Woods. Irish looking to take more and more of an advantage here with some more runs. Schofield lays one in there for a strike. Irish dugout getting louder and louder as the inning goes on. And Schofield is set, and the pitch hits him on the right leg. That'll advance the runners once more and put the bases loaded for Irish with only one out. So now that'll bring up the 9-hole hitter, second baseman Vaughn Lowe. Looking to do some damage here, bases loaded, one out would be a prime opportunity to clear the bases or at least get a few more home here. Lowe takes one on the outside corner for a strike. Schofield set. Stretching the pitch. Breaking ball high for a 2-0 count. 1-1 count. Big opportunity here for the Irish to get some more runs. The pitch from Schofield, fouled back, and with the count now at 1-2. Schofield takes a sign. He's set. A stretch and the pitch. That is lined past the shortstop and into left field. 1 run scores, and they will hold Reese at third. The Irish now have a 5-0 lead. All the runners advance 90 feet, and we will now bring up the top of the lineup with Isaiah Nolan. Pitches in there to Nolan for a strike. Schofield set. Runners get their leads. The stretch just outside for a ball. 1-1 count. Gets a sign. He's set. The pitch just clips outside corner there for strike number 2. Very crucial here if Schofield can get it out for the Wolves. He's set. Takes a breath. The stretch. In the dirt. Gets past the catcher. Runner will advance. Reese. Oh, he missed the ball. He missed the ball, and Reese scores on a passed ball by the catcher. It is now 6-0 Irish. Irish once again taking advantage of the opportunities given to them. It's now a 6-0 lead. Stretch from Schofield. Foul ball down the right field line.
That one went right towards the community barbecue happening out here tonight.
Yeah, we don't want we don't want anyone getting hit, that's for sure. Schofield set. The stretch and the pitch. Good breaking ball. Got Nolan swinging for strike 3. Digging in to the plate for the Fighting Irish is your number 3 in your DH, J.J. Abner. J.J. is a junior, already an SU commit. Irish have high expectations for him to, do some damage this year, and hopefully he can do some damage here at the plate right now to drive in these last 2 runs. He takes one down low for a ball. Pitch from Schofield. Low and outside for ball 2. Stretch in the pitch. Foul ball. That'll make the count 2-1. Be really key here if Irish can push this lead to 8-0 as we get a ball in the dirt to make it 3-1. Schofield looks in for the sign. He is set. The stretch and the pitch. Outside and gets past the catcher. As oh boy, we have a runner on the base pass here that's caught up. He misses the ball, and Woods will score. That'll make it 7-0. Wow, what a series of events once again around the base pass. Man, oh man. Abner will get the first on the walk. But luckily for the Irish, a run can come in and score.
Irish have runners on first and second.
Good breaking ball in there for strike 2. Schofield looks in, has his sign. He is set, looking back at the runner on second. The stretch and the pitch in the dirt for ball 1. Runners will hold. Eastlake right now just trying to get out of this inning so they can chip away at that lead when they have the bats. Very long inning as of right now. And will only continue to get longer. Schofield's pitch. They called third strike. Wouldn't have mattered if you went or not. But the Irish nonetheless do a lot of damage. 3 hits for the Irish, no errors, 7 runs in 1 inning. Wow. We'll be right back as Brady Foster will take the hill for the Irish. Taking the hill for the Irish today is the righty Brady Foster. Foster is a junior and also a Gonzaga baseball commit for the class of 2023. Foster has a 4-pitch repertoire with a fastball, curveball, slider, and changeup. Fastball range from the high 80s to low 90s depending on the day. Has some good movement on it, while the slider and curveball range in the low to mid 70s. He's one of the best pitchers in the state, and we'll just see if the Wolves can get to him today.
Not to mention, also one of the best golfers in the state, as he does lead the O'Day golf team.
Definitely. With that pitcher-catcher combo, you got some of the best golfers, you know. Shout out to Mr. McLaughlin there for leading such a good crew, you know. Always got to give the shout out to the coaches while you can. As we have right now, batting first for the Eastlake Wolves, number 8, Noah Weintraub. Foster's pitch is in the dirt for ball 1. Foster exchanging the balls. My guess is probably got a little wet there as it bounced into catcher Givens.
Yeah, it may not be raining right now, but that turf is still soaked from earlier.
Definitely. The rain was pouring here earlier a couple hours ago. That pitch is low and inside for ball 2. Foster looks to get settled in here. Hopefully he can dominate like he did against South Kitsap on Monday, going 2 innings and only giving up 1 hit. That ball is down and away for ball 3. Foster goes in his windup. The stretch and the 3-0 pitch is right down the heart of the plate for a strike. Decent sized crowd here for a Friday night game, non-league game, as he fires one in there on the outside corner for a strike. 3-2 count. Hopefully he can strike him out right here and put him away. Batter calls time. Looks to get settled in. You're just tuning in. It is now 7-0 O'Day among the hits and the errors and the walks from the Irish and Eastlake. Eastlake trying to slowly chip away at this lead that the Irish have. Fires one that appears to be going out to right. Looks like your second baseman will have it, and that'll be the first out of the game here.
First out of the inning, that is.
Digging in here at the 2-hole is number 21, Grady Woodward, your left fielder. Foster looks to put him away as well as he did to Weintraub. Stretching the pitch is high and inside for ball 1. Foster looks in the sign, goes into his windup, and the pitch a little low for ball number 2. Stretch and the pitch a little low once again for ball 3. Hopefully Foster can fight back in the count as he did to Weintraub here and put him away. As we mentioned earlier, catcher Joe Givens and pitcher Brady Foster are both on the golf team, so I'd imagine their chemistry with Givens behind the plate and Foster on the hill is pretty good, as Foster issues a 4-pitch walk here to the left fielder Grady Woodward. So the Wolves have a runner on first with 1 out. Hopefully for them that they can score a couple runners home just like the Irish did in the top of the first. Digging in now is the third baseman, number 33, Bryce Johnson. Foster fires a pitch in that hits him. Looks like a breaking ball. That'll put 2 runners on for the Eastlake Wolves, and for today, it's looking like the pitchers are having slight control problems as of early.
Historically, yeah, both teams had very strong pitchers. Both the guys on these mounds both very highly ranked guys. You know, you might want to blame it on the weather. Or
Yeah, it could be the weather. The wet balls have a lot to do with it, especially in conditions like these. I mean, as we mentioned, it's not really raining right now, but they still get wet either way when they fire them in the dirt. So runners at first and second for 1 out, with your cleanup hitter number 5, Griffin Miller, digging in. Miller looking to put at least a run on the board here and take advantage of the opportunity that he has. Foster's in the stretch is fired in there for a strike. Foster digs in. He is set, and the pitch high and inside for ball number 1. And Foster is settled down and doing his thing. He's almost very unhittable. He is one of the best pitchers that in the state of Washington, and he can prove it here. Foster's pitch is fouled way behind us. Actually hit the screen. That'll lead us to a 1-2 count on Miller here. Foster with that hard-throwing fastball that he has in the low 90s puts away a lot of guys, and you can see if he can do it right here. That is a little low in the dirt for ball number 2. Foster takes a sign from Givens. He is set. Looks back at the runner on second. The pitch, high above the hitter's head, the breaking ball. That'll lead us to a full count here. Be very crucial here if Foster can put him away and have 2 outs rather than 1 out and the bases loaded here. Foster set. Looks back at the runner. The pitch, fouled off the catcher. Givens looks to be all right, and we will do it over once more. Slight delay there. Full count. Foster really trying to put him away here. Be a big second out. Foster is set. The pitch. Strike 3 swinging. He got him. First strikeout of the game for Foster, and a big second out here in the bottom of the first. Digging in at the 5 hole, we have number 11. And your first baseman, Will Woodward. I'd assume there's some connection there or relation to their left fielder and the 2-hole hitter, Grady Woodward. Foster steps off. Takes a sign. Foster is set. Looks back at the runner. The pitch. Fired in there at the outside corner for a strike. The Irish can come away here with no runs given up. That'll be very crucial for the later down the game as he fires one in the dirt there. Now Eastlake, on the other hand, really trying to chip away at this lead. Looking to get at least 1 as the game goes on and on. Pitch high and away that Woodward swings at for strike number 2. Now in a slight hole for Woodward here. Likely to go to his breaking ball here. Goes in the dirt. Ball number 2. Foster set. The pitch. Fouled back at the screen. So we will do it over once more. Count 2-2. Hearing a lot of chatter from the Eastlake dugout as Brady steps off once again. Steps back on, takes a sign from Givens. Foster set, looks back at the runner, the stretch, and the pitch is fouled off once again. Woodward digs in. Foster is set. The stretch and the pitch. High and outside. We go to a full count. A big pitch right here for both teams early in this game. Crucial for the Irish to maintain the 7-0 lead. Really crucial for Eastlake to at least get a run on the board here in the bottom of the first. Yep, you'll see the runners go right as Foster takes his stretch. Foster is set. The runners go. The pitch in the dirt. Did he go? No. Ball 4. And the bases are loaded here with 1 out. A big AB right here for number 2 in the DH, Jack Edmonds. Like I said, Eastlake really trying to get at least a run out of this, hopefully 2 for them. With the bases loaded, 2 outs, trying to chip away at this Irish lead. They can't let the Irish get away with this one, or it will not be good for them. Foster set, fires one in there to the second baseman, low, gets the out at second, and the Irish escape. 4-6, that'll end the inning.
Natural Baseball Club and Toyota of Bellevue.
We are back and ready to start the top of the second inning with your center fielder number 18, Declan Brown, digging in. Irish batted around in the first inning and had 3 extra hitters for 12 at-bats. Hopefully we can build off this lead here with Brown at the plate. A stretch from Schofield, just inside, ball 1. Stretch from Schofield. Brown foul. No, actually goes up. Pretty well hit. Out in the gap. And the center fielder's got that one for out number 1. Digging in now is number 4 in your catcher, Joe Givens, here at the 5-hole. Givens had a 2 RBI single in the first inning that put the Irish to get them their first runs of the game. Hopefully here you can, knock one out for a single here, hopefully better. Pitch from Schofield is outside for ball one. Schofield gets a sign. The stretch. And the pitch. Breaking ball outside for ball number 2. 2-0 count here to Givens. Givens in with his open stance as he pitch from Schofield. Called strike on the outside corner. 2-1. Schofield takes his sign. And he fires one that is way up. Third baseman says he has it, which he does. Pop out to the third baseman, and there's 2 outs. Schofield appears to have settled down as he has gotten 2 consecutive outs, but facing a big bat here once again with Asa Reese. This is a guy you do not want to hang a pitch right down the middle for because he will destroy. He will send it out of here. Schofield, the pitch, hits him. Not a good feeling there once you get hit right there on the left arm, but Asa will not mind getting to first base, which will put your left fielder Tyler Bugby at the plate. Bugby in his first appearance was caught looking, and a good pitch from Schofield. Hopefully he can get him back here on his second at-bat. He swings a foul tip into the glove for strike 1. Schofield looking back at Reese on first base. Looks back once more. Schofield is set, and the pitch. Fouled way out of here, almost near the lights. Back past the shed on the right field foul line to make the count 0-2. Bugby in a hole here, trying to get out of it. Schofield trying to get a sign while looking back at the runner. He is set. And the pitch from Schofield is outside for ball 1. Bugby digs in. Schofield set. And the pitch. Break. Oh, they called him. Called strike 3, and that'll end the inning. For the Irish, no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on. We will go down to the bottom of the second where the Eastlake Wolves will get the bats going here. Now going into the bottom of the second inning, Foster's still in there as we have Blake Borup, the 7-hole hitter, and the right fielder taking the plate. Foster fires one in there right down the middle of the plate for a strike. Foster here, getting out of a scare in the first inning. Hopefully you can make it a lot cleaner sheet. As Borup hits one out, and that appears to go into the trees here behind us in the tent. Make the count 0-2 here. Hopefully Foster can put him away for strikeout number 2.
We saw Eastlake's pitcher make an excellent comeback here at the bottom of the, or top of the second, sorry. Hopefully we'll see the same here from Brady.
Definitely. As he gets one just a bit high. That could have gone either way for ball number 1. Foster looks in. He is set. The stretch and the pitch. Up down the right field line. Appears Jeffrey Woods, the first baseman, will have it for out number 1. Good play there to maintain and keep side of the ball as the Irish here get a big first out. Digging in here at the 8 hole, we have number 22, the second baseman, Cole Morawski. Believe that is the correct pronunciation for it. Foster digs in. Strike on the outside corner for strike number 1. Foster gets a sign, and the pitch high and inside for ball number 1. Eastlake here really trying to get some base runners at least to get like the first inning, but hopefully they can punch some more runs in. Foster throws one in the dirt for ball number 2. Hitter's count here for Morawski. Foster is set. The stretch and the pitch. Called inside for a ball. Another pitch that could have gone either way. 3-1 hitters count here for Morawski. Trying to get to a full count to Foster. The stretch and the pitch. Strike. 3-2 count here. Trying to get the second punch out of the day. Givens gives him the sign. Foster is set. The stretch and the pitch is outside for ball 4. Morawski with the walk, putting him the first base runner for the inning. As digging in now at the number 9 hole, number 6. And your shortstop, Luke Schlecht. Irish here looking to turn 2 and get 3 outs here with only 3 batters coming to the plate. Foster is set and the pitch takes one low for a strike. Obviously it'd be preferable for the Irish to get out of this once more with no damage done. Schlecht takes one in for a ball. 1-1 count. Morawski not too big of a lead over at first. Foster's pitch, inside corner for a strike. Great pitch there from Brady. 1-2 pitchers count here. Foster trying to put him away. Steps off, gets the runner to dive back to first. Foster steps off once more, really keeping a close eye on that runner over there at first. Not want to put a runner in scoring position with only 1 out here in the bottom of the second. One crucial thing you really need is to keep these runners in check as he does it once more. despite stepping off all 3 times, he has not actually thrown over to third, or to first rather. Steps off once more for a 4th time. You get mixed reaction from the crowd here, depending on what side you are on. Will he do it once more? Foster looks in, gets a sign from Givens. Yes, he does. Man, it's always something when these pitchers, they step off and try to go get the runner at first. It makes sense, though. Morosky has good speed and would not be ideal for the Irish to have him get over to second. And he pitches one high finally for a ball. Very crucial for the Irish if they could turn 2 here and not have to face the top of the lineup as Foster fires one high that has Schleck ducking for a full count. Full count now. Foster is set. The stretch and the pitch. Foul ball right back at us here. Really getting me and John to jump back at that pitch and keeping us on our toes here. Still a 3-2 count. Really wakes you up when one of those balls gets fired right back at you. The pitch. Strike 3 swinging. Got him up high. There's a big second out here for the Irish in the bottom of the second. Second strikeout for the day on the day for Foster. That'll bring up the top of the lineup once more, which will bring up Noah Weintraub. Weintraub had a full count and popped up to the second baseman to have in his first at bat. Foster fires the first pitch in there. Good block by Givens to avoid having the runner advance. That is ball number 1. Givens exchanging the web ball over from the umpire back to Foster. Foster set. The pitch. Hit high over to right. Looks like the right fielder Downer has it, which he does. Easy play, and the Irish get out of another inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on. We head to the top of the third, where the Irish lead 7-0. Leading off the top of the third for the Irish, we have number 17, Jeffrey Woods. Woods, his first time, got hit by a pitch and drove in a run. Takes one high and outside for a strike. Or a ball, rather, excuse me. Schofield still on the hill for the Wolves as he takes a stretch. And Woods lines one, but right at the center fielder for out number 1. Great solid contact on there, but just hit it right at him. Digging now is a 9-hole hitter, number 27, Vaughn Lowe. Lowe, his first time, had a single, which advanced and got a couple RBIs in. Hopefully he can do that again, or if not better, he takes one low for a strike. Stretch from Schofield. Swing and a miss for strike number 2. Low in a hole here early. Schofield goes into his windup. The stretch and the pitch. Down and away with the breaking ball. 1-2. Irish here have done a good job maintaining the 7-0 lead as we are in the top of the third. Schofield, the windup, the stretch, and the 1-2. Hits a chopper to the shortstop. Shortstop, can he get him? Lowe has good speed. He does, in fact, get him for out number 2. Big second out from Schofield there, which will bring up the top of the order for the Irish, which leads to number 1, Isaiah Nolan, the shortstop. Nolan led off the game with a walk and struck out swinging his second time at the plate. Hopefully he can get on base and with the speed steal a base or two. If he hits one, out to the gap in right field. Right fielder closing in on it, and that will lead to out number 3. Quick top of the third for the Irish. No runs, no hits, no errors, and no runners left on. We will go to the bottom of the third. The score: the Fighting Irish 7, Eastlake Wolves 0.
New pitcher in for O'Day is 25, Patrick Galvin. And it's the bottom of the third, leading off for Eastlake. Left fielder, Grady Woodward.
Leading off in the bottom of the third here for Eastlake is number 21, Grady Woodward. Woodward walked his first at bat on 4 pitches. Need to point out, we got a new pitcher in for the Irish, number 25, Patrick Galvin, the sophomore, taking over for Brady Froster, who had a clean sheet through 2 innings. Galvin into his windup. The pitch. Good breaking ball in the dirt. Gets him swinging for strike 1. Be very preferable if Galvin can get off to a good start here. Stretching the pitch. In there, inside corner for strike number 2. Galvin looking very impressive this early. Galvin gets a sign, goes into his lineup. The stretch, an 0-2 pitch is down and away for ball number 1. The ball gets past him there. Shortstop, Nolan will clean it up. Galvin gets the sign, the stretch, and the 1-2 pitch, down and away. Ball number 2. Big pitch here, 2-2 count. Galvin, the stretch, and the pitch is just low. Woodward fighting back for a full count from an 0-2 count. Good plate discipline by him. Galvin's 3-2 is outside. Ball 4, and he leads off with a walk. Digging at the 3 hole here, so we have number 33, Bryce Johnson. First plate appearance, had a walk along with Woodard. As he looks here to punch Woodard home, or at least advance him around the base path. Galvin looks back at the runner. The stretch and the first pitch is just outside for a ball. Galvin collects the sign. The stretch and the pitch. Outside for ball 2. Galvin looking in to settle down here as he's thrown 6 straight balls. Hopefully he can clip the corner on one of these and get back in his groove. Galvin set. Look at the sign. The stretch. Down low and outside once again. Ball number 3. 3-0 count here to Bryce Johnson. Coach Dial will come out, have a talk with Galvin as catcher Joe Givens comes with him. Mound visit is over. Patrick's pitch hits him in the back for another hit by pitch. Pierce Johnson didn't like that one too much, but that'll put the runners on first and second with nobody out here in the bottom of the 3rd. That'll lead to the cleanup hitter coming up, Griffin Miller. Eastlake in good position here with runners on first and second with nobody out and their cleanup hitter at the plate. Prime opportunity for the Wolves to do some damage right here. Galvin looks back at the runner on second. A stretch in the pitch. Fired in there for a strike. Hopefully that'll get Galvin back in his groove right here. Galvin looks back at the runner. Fires one up. Out of play behind us. Count is now 0-2. Good sign for Galvin. Hopefully he gets it back. Hopefully he gets back in his groove right here. Be a big first out here if he can put Miller away. Long look at the runner at second. Pitch past Joe Givens and the runners will advance the base. Now we have runners at second and third, and a 1-2 count on Miller, making this strikeout even more and more crucial if Galvin can punch him out here. Got him swinging at the outside, breaking balls out number 1. Great pitch there from Galvin.
Now that's first baseman Will Woodward.
Not a lead to the other Woodward coming up at the 5-hole. Will Woodward, first baseman. Big, tall lefty here. Imagine he packs a lot of punch in that bat. Looking to drive the 2 base runners on second and third home. It's Galvin. Gives into his windup. And the pitch. Poked out to left field. And it is a foul ball over near the batting cages. 0-1 the count. Galvin, hopefully he can punch one in here for an 0-2 count as he looks in. Gets a sign from Givens. The windup, a stretch in the pitch. Outside for ball 1. 1-1 count. Galvin, the pitch. Just outside with the breaking ball, 2-1. Be a big second strike here if Galvin can fire one in here. The windup and the pitch. Outside for a 3-1 count. Three-one count here. Galvin gets the sign. Goes into his windup. The stretch and the 3-1 from Galvin. Outside for ball 4 and the Wolves have the bases loaded. Not ideal, but not the end of the world as the Irish now have a double play set up for the 6th hitter, Jack Edmonds. A nice ground ball here to the shortstop or second baseman would be just preferable. Inside and high for ball number 1 to Edmonds.
You know, if you're a designated hitter like Edmonds, this is exactly what we want to see right now.
Exactly. You want this opportunity. You got 1 out. Now in a hitter's count, bases loaded. This is when guys like him do some damage. It's Galvin. Fires a pitch in there. Good pitch down the middle for a strike. Galvin shakes off Givens with the sign. Finally gets a sign. Goes into his windup. The stretch in the 1-1. Good pitch. Got him swinging up high. 1-2 count now. Galvin looking to put him away for the second out. Big pitch right here to Jack Edmonds. Galvin, the pitch. Outside corner, just outside. 2-2 count here.
Edmonds absolutely itching to get a hit here.
Definitely. That would really chip away at this Irish lead. The 7-0. Got him swinging. A big out number 2 on the breaking ball in the dirt. That'll lead to the number 7 hitter and number 7 himself, right fielder Blake Borup. Galvin steps off here. Really trying to do his best and get out of this inning. The pitch, breaking ball fired in there for a strike.
Let's go, Galvin!
0-1 count on the right fielder Blake Borup. Galvin once again into his windup. The pitch. Low and outside, just missing the corner for ball number 1. Galvin, the stretch, and the pitch. Good stop by Givens there. Ball number 2. Would have probably led to Eastlake's first run if he didn't stop that there. Good save. Galvin into the windup once more. The stretch and the pitch. Another good stop by Givens. 3-1 count. If you're Galvin here, you really want to preserve the shutout and make sure no damage at all gets done here for Eastlake. Last thing you want here is for them to get back in the game here. Count 3-1. Galvin into the windup. The stretch and the pitch. Outside for ball 4. That'll go in for a run for Eastlake. Runners advance 90 feet. As Eastlake here gets on the board, it is now 7-1 Irish. Givens having a talk with Galvin. Hopefully to calm him down and settle him down and get his control in place, which would be very preferable for the Irish. We know we can do it too.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've had a cell phone turned in. We've lost at the barbecue, and it's got Spider-Man on the OtterBox. Come to the announcer's booth to pick it up.
That'll lead to the 8-hitter here, Cole Morosky. As Galvin fires one outside for ball number 1. Morosky, his first time at the plate, walked. Hopefully this time Galvin can put him away for a strikeout as he goes into the stretch. Good pitch inside, got him swinging for strike number 1. Great pitch there from Galvin as he steps off here, gets himself settled. Galvin takes a breath, into his windup, and the pitch. Good pitch on the outside corner, 1-2 count. Big pitch here for Morosky and Galvin. Into the windup once more, the stretch, and the pitch. Just outside, 2-2 count here. Just need one more here, and the Irish will get out of a big jam with only 1 run given up. Galvin into the windup, the stretch, and the pitch. Just a bit high. Good eye there from Morosky. Now we have a full count. Galvin takes a deep breath. Gathers a sign from Givens. Runners take off. The pitch. Just high for ball 4 as we have a run come in. It is now 7-2 Irish. Eastlake here slowly chipping away at the 7-0 Irish. The Irish lead that they once had is now 7-2. Digging in once more, we have the shortstop, number 10, Luke Schlecht, coming in. Galvin in the windup, the pitch. Ooh, just a bit outside on that one. Galvin thought he had that clip in the outside corner, but it's ball 1, a 1-0 count. Stretch from Galvin. Chopped right back at him. Great defense there as he gets him. Then for the 1-3 putout. Some damage was done for Eastlake, 2 runs, no hits, and no errors, and 3 runners left on. Irish get out of a big one. It's now 7-2 O'Day. We are here in the top of the 4th. Your DH, J.J. Abner, digging in here. Check swing, hits it just foul over the screen on the right field line. 0-1 count here. Schofield still on the mound. The stretch and the pitch. Breaking ball in there for strike number 2. Good pitch. JJ with his 3rd plate appearance today. Hopefully looking to get a hit on the board here at Schofield. Hard fastball high, almost hitting Abner. 1-2 count. Schofield gets a sign from the catcher. Stretch and the pitch. Outside corner, good eye from Abner there. 2-2 count. Schofield looking in once more. Into his lineup and the pitch. Fouled back over the screen and into the trees behind home plate. Maintaining the 2-2 count. One knee stance from the catcher. Schofield, the stretch. Good breaking ball, got Abner swinging. 1 out here in the top of the 4th. That'll bring up now your right fielder, Davis Downer, number 9.
Batting right fielder, Davis Downer.
Downer with 2 walks in the game so far. Hopefully to put a hit on the board as he takes a breaking ball high for ball number 1. Schofield gets the sign. Stretching the pitch. Foul right back behind home plate. Schofield gets a sign once more. The stretch and the pitch. Check swing. Little dribbler back to him. Should be a pretty easy play. as he gets downer for out number 2. 1-3 put out.
Now that center fielder, Declan Brown.
That'll bring up your cleanup hitter, center fielder number 18, Declan Brown. Hopefully, he can do some damage here and put another hit on the board for the Irish as he takes one outside for ball 1. Schofield to stretch. Pitch in the dirt off home plate. Goes sky high as Declan takes ball number 2. Third baseman Johnson commenting over to Schofield. The stretch and the pitch. High for ball number 3. Favorable count for Brown here. 3-0. Catcher Givens waiting on deck. Ever since that first inning, the Irish have gone cold at the plate. Hopefully they can put up some more runs here this inning and the coming inning as Declan takes a strike for a 3-1 count. Good count here for Declan. 3-1 count. Schofield delivers the pitch, and it is good pitch, good changeup. Got him early. 3-2 count. Brown patiently waiting for Schofield at the mound. The 3-2 pitch. Just low for ball 4. Good eye and good plate discipline from Declan Brown as he leads off as he takes a walk here. That'll bring up the aforementioned Joe Givens for his 3rd plate appearance. Drove in 2 runs with his single in the first inning to kick off the 7-inning barrage in the top of the 1st for the Irish. Looking to put more runs on the board with this at-bat as Schofield delivers the pitch, which is down low for a ball, 1-0. The stretch in the pitch. Chopper over to the second baseman. He won't get the out at second, but he'll get the one out at first, which will retire the side. Ever since that first inning, the Irish have gone cold at the plate. No runs, no hits, and no errors once again with 1 runner left on. We will go to the bottom of the 4th inning, where it is the Irish 7 and the Wolves 2.
Down the left field line.
Give you a quick March Madness update here for the ones interested. We had Illinois taking down Chattanooga 54-53 in a close one. Duke taking down Cal State Fullerton 78-61. The 1 seed Arizona topping Wright State 87-70. 11 seed Iowa State pulling off the upset 59-54 over LSU. A couple more games in progress. UAB Houston. Houston leading that one. TCU Seton Hall. TCU up 20-11. And the 7-10 match between Michigan State and Davidson. Michigan State up by 1, 32-31. That is your March Madness update on this Friday night. We have a new pitcher here for the Irish. Senior Max Reed, number 20. The right-hander fires one in the dirt for ball number 1. Eastlake with the top of their lineup, leading with Weintraub. Pitch inside for ball 2. 2-0 the count. Fires one in there, good pitch. Down low for a strike. 2-1 the count. The stretch, good pitch, good breaking ball. 2-2 the count now. Reed, the stretch. The pitch down low, full count now to Weintraub. Into his windup, the stretch and the 3-2. He's a chopper over to the third baseman. Reese trying to dig him at first, cannot get him. Too much speed from Weintraub there. Infield single.
Weintraub with an infield single, bringing out left fielder, Brady Woodward.
Good effort there from Reese on the play. Just too much speed over there from Weintraub. Beats it out. Reed looks back at the runner at first. Gets set. The stretch and the pitch. Just a bit outside for ball number 1. Reed takes a stretch, and it is outside for ball number 2. Takes a quick look back at the runner. Has some pretty good speed as Grady Woodward fouls one off to put it at a 2-1 count. Eastlake once again trying to do some more damage in this game. We have a stoppage of play here. Looks like we had someone in the dugout into the field of play, umpire trying to push them back out as we can resume play.
There's a new rule about that this year, actually.
Really?
2 strikes, you're out system. Umpires have a lot more power to eject players this year.
Sure seems like it as Reed fires over to first. So runner Weintraub gets back safely. Reed looks in. He is set. The stretch and the pitch. Inside. Givens fires back to first. Does not get him. Good effort and good throw from Givens there. Keep him on his toes over at first. 3-1 count here with that pitch being a bit inside. Reed gathers in. Fires back to first once again. Safe. Very close play. When you're down 5 runs, you really need runners in scoring position. Would not be shocked if Weintraub were to go over and grab second. Fires back once again. And safe once again. Reed looks in. The stretch and the pitch. Liner back at him, goes off his glove. They get the out at second, but no play at first. Good job for all the bouncing around in the events that happened there.
Got down one on to third baseman, Bryce Johnson.
Well, that is a 4-6 fielder's choice. Digging in now, the third baseman, number 33, Bryce Johnson. Looking to put a run or two on the board here. When you get to these 3, 4, 5 hitters, these are your big boys. You really want to have them driving some runs here, and that's what the Wolves need at this point in the game. In the bottom of the fourth, down 5. Reed looks in. The pitch. Good pitch in the dirt. Got him swinging for strike number 1. Looking in, takes a look back at the runner. Gets a sign. Outside, ball number 1. Read the stretch and the pitch. Good stop by Githens once again. Ball number 2. Fires back to first again. Safe once again. Fires in and gets him on the back once again. The second hit by pitch of the game on Johnson, and he doesn't appear to be too happy about it. That'll advance the runner 90 feet, put runners on first and second.
Now batting catcher, Griffin Miller.
Coming to play here is a cleanup hitter, Griffin Miller. Struck out twice earlier in the game, both going down swinging. Hopefully for him, he can change that and drive a run in here, too, for the Eastlake Wolves. Reed goes into a set, looks back at the runner at second. The pitch. Inside again, ball 1. Reed looking in. Check back on the runner at second. The pitch. Inside breaking ball for a strike. Good pitch there from Reed. Hopefully that'll get him in a groove for the rest of this inning and the rest of the game while he's pitching. Takes a couple looks back at the runner, Weintraub. The pitch. Good pitch again, inside corner. 1-2 count here, looking to punch him out. Long look in for the sign, over to Githens. As the batter calls time here to buy some time. Reed once again takes a long look in, checks back at the runner. The stretch and pitch, that is a liner into left field. That'll get down past the left fielder Bugby. A run will score here. He's on the warning track, fires it in. 2 runs looking to score here. The relay to the plate, there is no throw. 2-run double for the catcher, Griffin Miller. as the Wolves are chipping away at this lead, 7-4, Fighting Irish. Just a good piece of hitting there. Takes one out down the line. Gets past Bugby, so the Irish here really trying to contain this lead as it's down to 7-4 now. As mentioned, this is what these big boys do. They really pound at these times, and then Eastlake took a good opportunity, and they did off of that. The chopper, good play by Reed. No play at third, and there's no play at all. Fielder's choice, but no out. Now we have runners at first and third with 2 outs. Eastlake here with a tying run at the plate. Now, if you're the Irish, you really don't want to have any more runs score here. Just keep the damage at what it is at 7-4. Eastlake is slowly but surely chipped their way back into the game. Reed looks in. Steps off. Should mention Jack Edmonds, a DH, coming to the plate here. He is the tying run, in fact. Takes a pitch outside for ball 1, 1-0 count. Fires in, inside pitch, fouled off, 1-1 count. Reed looks in, the stretch. That is a deep shot over to left field. Bugby in the lights. And that hits the base of the wall. 1 run will score. They'll hold them at third. As it gets by, Woods, the first baseman, backs him up. Only 1 run will score. That'll make the lead 7-5 in favor of the Irish. Not exactly ideal for the Wolves to chip away at this lead for the Irish, but a good piece of hitting. Give credit where credit's due to the Wolves. Solid contact on the last 2 batters. The one thing about baseball, man, is there's no time limit. There's only 21 outs in high school, you know. You have a bunch of opportunities to come back, and Eastlake has sure taken advantage of that.
And they play at Skyline on Monday.
How big of a win this would be for the Irish to start out 2-0 to their campaign this spring, especially with a win over a really good team like Eastlake. Got to get out of this inning, though. Trying to stop this 2-out rally from Eastlake here. As the right fielder, number 7, Blake Borup, will dig in with the tying run on second and him being the go-ahead run at the plate. The last thing you want here is the game to be tied as he lines one into right field for a base hit. 1 run will score as they hold him at second, or at third rather. That'll make it 7-6 Fighting Irish. Doyle once again comes out to the mound. I'd imagine there'd be a pitching change here. Looks like we have, appears to be the lefty Simon Adams coming in for Max Reed here. Reed leaving with runners on first and third, and Adams trying to come in here and really slam the door. So Eastlake gets normal runs this inning, already 4, and they have climbed back from a 7-0 lead. Be right back. We are back now with the new pitcher for the Fighting Irish, righty Simon Adams. Has a big task to face here to stop the Eastlake Wolves from trying to come back and tie this game. Runners on first and third. With the number 8 hitter coming up, Marwoski. Adams looks in, taking a look back at the runner at first. Gets a sign from Givens. The stretch and the pitch gets past Givens. The runner comes home, and he will score because there is no play. The Wolves have come back and tied this game, make it 7-7. Runner will advance from first to second. Will be ruled as a passed ball. Go-ahead run on second for the Wolves. Adams looks at the runner on second, fires the pitch. High for ball number 2, 2-0 count. In big need of an out right here is the Irish. Looks at the runner on second. The pitch from Adams. Good stop by Givens. Adams looking back at the runner on second. The pitch. Ball 4 outside. Will advance the runner 90 feet over to second. And the shortstop, number 10, Luke Schlecht, will dig in. Big opportunity for him here to put the Wolves up in this game for the first time here in the bottom of the 4th. Adams looking back at the runner on second once more. Stretch in the pitch. Inside, another good stop by Givens. He takes off and goes for third. Tries to get him at second. He is safe. A double steal from the Wolves. Getting harder and harder for the Irish to at least keep this game tied. As now you have both runners in scoring position and no double play in place. Adams looks back. The stretch and the pitch. Breaking ball high. 2-0 the count. Adams is set. The stretch and the pitch. Good pitch. Strike 1, 2-1 count. Hopefully that can get him going here. Adams is set once more. Fires back. The stretch. And the pitch is just high and inside for a 3-1 count. One more ball here would put the Wolves in the league 8-7. Not be ideal here for O'Day. Adams is set. Raises the leg. In just low. Which leads to ball 4 and leads to the top of the order. The Irish now, or the Eastlake rather, have the bases loaded with only one out. And the top of the order coming up. Scary signs here for the Irish, as Eastlake can do a lot of damage, as they shown with the top of that lineup earlier this inning. Positive side, this sets up a double play for the Irish here. Hopefully they can force into a ground ball and get something started here. High breaking ball for a 1-0 count. Adams looks in. That is cracked out into left field for a base hit. A 1-run will score. They're waving the guy from second home. It's now a 9-7 lead for the Wolves. Single for Weintraub shows why he's at the top of the lineup. The Wolves have come back to take a 9-7 lead. Adams fires low. Good stop by Givens. A 1-0 count. Gone dead silent here. At least the crowd has. Trying to stop the bleeding for the Irish. Raises the leg. Outside and low for ball 2.
You know, it really feels like the Irish have been sitting on 2 outs here for a long time.
It really does. There we go. There's the strike. Inside corner. Yeah. Adams is set. Looks into Githens for the sign. Here's a stretch. And the pitch is outside. 3-1 count. Adams, the stretch. Good pitch on the outside corner. Woodward thought differently, but the umpire called it a strike. Now we have a full count. Crucial pitch here from Adams as he looks in to Githens for the sign. He is set once more. The stretch and the pitch. Good pitch. Caught him looking. Strike 3. A big out here for the Irish. Out number 2. Cannot stress how big of an out that is for the Irish. Hopefully that gets Adams going. Digging now is the third baseman, Bryce Johnson, for the second time this inning. The amounts of at-bats or plate appearances wise is looking a lot like the Irish's first inning, but with a lot more hits. Adams fires the first pitch in there. Over to Woods. Steps on the base. But the damage has been done. 7 runs for the Wolves in that inning, which gives them a 9-7 lead here at the bottom of the 4th. We are back, and Reese lines one into left field for a base hit. A good start for the Irish here in the top of the fifth. We now have a pinch hitter here for Tyler Bugby. Number 19, the sophomore, Dominic Scally, coming in. Stretch and the pitch. That is lined, but right at the second baseman. Can he get two? Reese goes back to first. Solid contact from Scally, but just right at the second baseman. Can't fault that hit from Scally there. Very good contact. He takes one there for a ball. Caught the outside corner there. Count 1-1. So we have a new pitcher into the game. The southpaw, number 11, Will Woodward. He throws one outside there in the dirt for ball two. For the Irish here, you really want to get a run in this next inning, preferably. You want to tie this game back up. Keep it at 9-9. The stretch of the pitch from Woodward caught the outside corner. Woods may have thought differently about that pitch, but a 2-2 count is what it is. The stretch and pitch from Woodward fouled off down the third base line. Woodward is set. The stretch and the pitch. High and outside. Great eye from Woods there to put it at a full count. You need multiple base runners in these type of situations when the Irish want to come back. Good plate discipline like Woods has will definitely do that for you. The pitch from Woodward. Woodward outside, ball four. Runners on first and second for the Irish with only one out.
One down for second baseman.
That'll bring up the 9-hitter, the second baseman and sophomore Vaughn Lowe. Lowe digs in a very crucial situation here. If he can drill one in the gap or down the line or even get just a base hit single, that'll be a first line. He shows bunt. Reese takes off for third, and he gets there. Perfectly executed play there from the Irish. Now Reese is only 90 feet away from home plate to just put him down by one. Runners at the corners now. As Woodward looks in, looks right over to first. The lefty's pitch. Hits low, and the Irish have the bases loaded with one out. Man, oh man, you can't ask for a better opportunity here to put some runs on the board, especially with the top of the lineup coming up. A prime opportunity to put this game back in the Irish's control right here. Eastlake's coach will go have a talk with Woodward. Bunch of chatter coming from the crowd here. Nolan takes a couple warm-up swings here. These types of situations, you need to be composed. Nolan is one of those guys he's batting leadoff for a reason, I'll just say that. Base it here, like a drive in two, put the game at 9-9. Would be what the Irish would ask for. The pitch caught the outside corner for strike one. Woodward's pitch is past the catcher, off the fence, and Reese will score easily to make it 9-8, and the runners advance 90 feet. Big time situation there as Reese scores 9-8 Eastlake. Eastlake was slowly chipping away at O'Day's lead, and they got it back. And the Irish are just doing the same thing to them. Breaking ball high, 2-1 count. The stretch from Woodward. Drilled out in the left field. Wood is looking to tag, which he does. On the base, and there's going to be no play at home. The Irish have tied this game at 9-9. He's out, but he gets the job done, which is what the Irish would ask for. Digging now is the number 2 hitter, number 3, J.J. Abner. Need to be mentioned on that last play. Also Lowe tagging up from first to second. As Abner takes one high for a ball. Good pitch there from Woodward. Abner was late. 1-1 count. Woodward steps off, takes a look back at Lowe on second base. Woodward is set. The stretch. Little flare into right field. The right fielder should have it. And that will be the third out. Irish tie the game back up. Would not be any complaining. 9-9 here going into the bottom of the 5th inning. We are back to start the bottom of the 5th inning as same pitcher, Simon Adams, throws one in there outside in the dirt for ball 1. I should mention Griffin Miller, the catcher, the cleanup hitter, in there. Just missing the outside corner for ball 2. 2-0. Adams goes into his windup. The stretch. Just missed the corner once again. 3-0 count. Really trying to get back into this one, not lead off with the walk. Adams, the pitch, right down the heart of the plate for a strike. Into his windup once more. Good pitch down the heart of the plate. Full count now for the Irish, trying to put him away. You do not want the type inning that you had in the bottom of the 4th if you're the Irish here. 1, 2, 3 punch out with this part of the order coming up would be huge for down the road. Into his windup, the stretch, into 3-2. Got him swinging up high. Strike 3 call. That is a big first out from the cleanup hitter, or on the cleanup hitter. Now digging in is the number 5 hitter and the pitcher from last inning, Will Woodward. Adams with the pitch, catches the outside corner. 0-1 count to start. Fires it in there just inside. 1-1. You don't want to take these big hitters like Woodward lightly. They can easily put her on the board very quickly as Adams throws one high and outside. Put the count at 2-1. Into the windup. The stretch and the 2-1. Got him swinging. 2-2 count now. Adams into the windup. Got him swinging. Strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts from Adams, and that is much needed to start the bottom of the 5th here. Coming up now is the DH, number 2, Jack Edmonds. The stretch from Adams. The pitch. High pitch called for a strike. 0-1. It appears Adams has found his groove this inning after he settled down after the fairly rough bottom of the 4th. Another pitch swinging high. 0-2. It would be something here if he could just punch him out on this pitch. That'll really fire up the Irish dugout if it already isn't already. Into his windup. The stretch and the 0-2 pitch. Just high. 1-2. Taking the sign from Givens. Into his windup. The stretch. As he hits the ball in the gap, right center field. Brown chasing after it. He's got it on his knees. What a play from Declan Brown. The Irish get out of the inning with no runs given up, no runs, no hits, and no errors for the Eastlake Wolves. We go to the top of the sixth with the score tied at 9. We are back for the top of the sixth inning here. Woodward still in the game for Eastlake. He spikes one on the ground to Davis Downer, 1-0 count. Another good plate discipline play from Downer to make the count 2-0. Fouled back way behind us here, 2-1. Notice that Woodward does not waste any time getting between the pitches. He's ready to go every time as he's into his windup already. The pitch, high and outside. Ball number 3, 3-1 count here.
Yeah, as we're getting these last 2 innings of play, we're seeing both pitchers really get into their stride.
They're definitely full of energy for sure, I can tell you that. The pitch from Woodward, inside for ball 4. Good take there from Downer as they have the go-ahead run on first here in the top of the sixth. That'll put Declan Brown at the plate here, hopefully to drive home Downer and give the Irish the lead back to put it 10-9. As he throws over to first, doesn't get him, trying to keep an eye on him. A runner in scoring position would not be ideal here for Eastlake. Woodward is set, the pitch. Just missed the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Gets a sign, the stretch, the pitch. Just missed the outside corner once again, 2-0. Fouled right above us, hits the screen, 2-1 the count. We've had a couple of those today. Definitely keeping us on our toes here in the booth. Woodward is set. The pitch. Good breaking ball. Catches the outside corner this time. 2-2 the count. Fires over to first. Does not get him. Woodward is set. The pitch. Breaking ball caught him looking on the inside corner. Declan doesn't like it. That's a big first out here for the Wolves. Digging in now, the catcher, Joe Givens, already has a pretty big night. 1 for 3. Downer tries to swipe second, and he does. Bad throw from the catcher. Downer would have been in there anyway, though. A big stolen base there. The Irish now have a runner, have the go-ahead run in scoring position here. With a big bat like Givens, this game could easily swing back to the Irish. Woodward is set. Keeping an eye on Downer at second. Big swing and a miss from Givens there. Put the count at 1-1. Man, if he would have got could have got some contact on that one, that thing would have been gone. The pitch. Fouled off. 1-2 the count now. Givens with some really good swings here. Just need to put some solid contact on it, and that ball will fly. Givens with his open stance. Woodward is set. Fires back to second. No plays. Downer gets back safely. Woodward is set once again. Takes a long look back at second. The pitch. He pokes it into left field. Will that get down? Yes, it will. Downer rounding third. As the ball is muffed by the left fielder, he is safe. And the throw gets over the shortstop, and Givens gets in with an RBI single to put the Irish ahead 10-9 here in the top of the sixth. What a clutch play there from Givens. That is what your big bats are for. Clutch hits in the biggest moments of the game, and Givens has proven that.
After all that, still a runner on second in scoring position here.
Definitely. You need some insurance here. You can't just go up by one, because the lead can easily be taken back or tied by Eastlake. Build, build, build off this lead. You have the guy to do it here with the Reese at the plate. This guy can knock one out on the line, in the gap, or out of here very easily here. Takes one in there, just off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Woodward looks in. Inside, almost clipped him on the arm. 2-0 the count. Woodward set. The pitch. Swung through it. Got a foul tip on it. 2-1 the count. Just like one of Givens' swings. Very solid contact that if he would have hit it like that, that ball would have been far. A pitch. Liner at the shortstop. They did not rule. They said they got him on the tag. He is safe. Clutch run. Clutch play there from the Irish. Eastlake coach trying to talk with the umpire to plead his case to get the out. And the home plate and second base umpire will have a conference here. A big decision here for the outcome of this game that could determine it. They stick with their decision. The call on the field stands, and we have runners at first and third with only one out here in the top of the 6th inning. Dominic Scally at the plate here. Be a prime opportunity for the young sophomore here to put some runs on the board and build some insurance for the Irish. Reese gets back to first safely on the pickoff throw by Woodward. High and inside. The pitch, right down the middle of the plate for a strike. I should mention here, actually, we have a new pitcher on the mound for Eastlake, which is Bryce Johnson. My apologies. It's poked out, foul ball down the right field line. Put the count at 1-2. For Johnson here, this would be a very, very big strikeout if they can pull this one off. Got him on the outside corner, strike 3. Two strikeouts looking this inning for the Eastlake Wolves, and that'll bring Jeffrey Woods to the plate here. As mentioned before, you need some insurance off this one-run lead. A one-run lead is Eastlake can easily come back from that. So, I mean, be very preferable as Woods takes a strike to put the count at 0-1. Johnson looks back at first. He is set. The stretch and the pitch. Fouled off by Woods back behind the plate. 0-2 the count. Jeffrey Woods calls time to buy some time here. Check swing. They say he went. Strike 3 call, and that'll retire the side, and Eastlake strikes out the side. But the Irish get the run they need. They are up 10-9 going to the bottom of the 6th inning. Ride, hasn't it?
A long one, too.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Another bottom inning like last time.
Man, oh, man. We really need to hold on to this lead right now. I'm telling you. We are back here for the bottom of the sixth. Simon Adams still on the mound for the Irish. Blake Borup at the plate. Just outside for a ball, 1-0. Adams a stretch. Fouled up behind home plate. Make the count 1-1. Adams into his windup. The stretch and the pitch. Just a bit high for a strike. 2-1 the count. Two-one here. A hitter's count for the right fielder Borup. Adams the pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Crucial pitch there to put the count at 2-2 and back in the hand for Adams here. Takes a deep look into Githens for the sign. He has it. Into his windup. The stretch. The 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Strike three. A big out, number one here for the Irish in the bottom of the sixth. Digging now is the second baseman, Murwowski. Good pitch from Adams. Got him swinging to start the count out 0-1. Pitch from Adams. Just missing the outside corner. 1-1. Adams a stretch. Got him swinging again. 1-2 the count. He has been on his game the last two innings here, and hopefully he can keep that going. Into his lineup. The pitch. Just a bit outside. Adams thought he had him. That pitch could have gone either way. But the count is now 2-2. Adams fires it in there. Low and outside. Pushes the count full. You really need a punch out here, or just any out in general. You do not want the tying run to go on to first. Batter Murwowski calls time. Gets a couple practice swings in. Adams looks in. Gets a sign from Githens. Into his windup. The stretch. Called strike three! Outside corner gets him. Two down here in the bottom of the sixth inning.
Big reaction here from the attendants at the O'Day student section.
Yes, definitely.
All 3 or 4 of them here making some noise.
They are the most dedicated ones to this game. They want to support their seniors and their boys, and I can only applaud them for it. Appears we have a pinch hitter for the 9-hole hitter Schlecht. We have Levi Joyce coming into the game as he takes a ball, 1-0. Adams looks in. The pitch. Got him swinging. 1-1. The pitch. Got him in the dirt swinging. Man, he is locked in right now. 1-2 the count. One of the most crucial pitches of the whole game right now is coming up. 1-2 the count. Adams getting the sign from the catcher. Into his windup. The stretch. And the 1-2. High and outside for ball number 2. 2-2. Eastlake, you really need to get a runner on base here with 2 outs. If you're O'Day, you just want to punch it out right here. Adams into his windup. The stretch and the 2-2. Got him swinging. Strike 3. He strikes out the side in order. A big 3 outs here for the Irish here in the bottom of the 6th. No runs, no hits, and no errors, and no runners left on. We go into the top of the 7th inning with the Irish 10 and the Wolves 9. Back here in the top of the 7th, the last inning here. We have Vaughn Lowe at the plate as he takes a strike for strike number 1. Johnson fires one low for a strike. 0-2. Fouled back. Keeps on fighting here. Still the 0-2 count here. Got him swinging. Strike 3. Big out number 1 here. Top of the order coming up, Isaiah Nolan. His 5th plate appearance on the day. Takes one high, almost grazes him in the helmet. Ball 1. Chopper down the third baseline. Foul ball. Coach Doyle almost got that one barehanded. Just missed it. Woodward takes a sign. The stretch. Good breaking ball in there for a strike. Another chopper down the third baseline. This one goes foul as well. Doyle didn't even want to try to attempt that one. The pitch. He went. Strike 3 swinging. And he knew it too. As Adams was locked in the bottom of 6, Johnson appears to be just as locked in, copying his feet. Fires one in there for a strike. Abner just missed that one. Ball low and outside, 1-1. Into his windup. The pitch. Got him on a breaking ball down and outside. 1-2 the count. The 1-2. Got him swinging. Strikes out the side. All strikeouts with him going down swinging. He was locked in that inning. Great job by him on that. No runs, no hits, no errors, and no runners left on for the Irish in the top of the 7th. As we head to the bottom of the 7th with the Irish 10 and the Wolves 9. We are back here from the plateau for the bottom of the 7th inning. As Adams really trying to close this one out, but the Eastlake Wolves are at the top of their lineup with Noah Weintraub leading off. Adams looks in for Givens. Into his windup, the stretch, and the first pitch is just high and outside for ball number 1. The pitch, that one called for a strike, 1-1 the count. Adams into his windup once more. The stretch in the 1-1. Good pitch, got him swinging. 1-2 the count now. One more of those would put him away, and that'd be a big first out in the bottom of the 7th here for the Irish. Adams steps off. The batter Weintraub backs away to take a practice swing. Goes into his windup. The stretch and pitch. Got him swinging. 4th strikeout in a row for Adams, and we have one away here in the bottom of the 7th inning. What a big out for the Irish.
You know, if the first half of this game was defined by the pitching mistakes, the second half is defined by the pitching successes.
Definitely. These pitchers have sure learned from their mistakes, and Adams is a perfect example for that. Had a bit of control issues in the 4th and 5th inning when Eastlake was getting hits. He has sure settled down and locked in. 4 strikeouts in a row. What a feat from Simon Adams here. The batter Woodward takes one high for a ball, 1-0 count. Adams' pitch right here. High again, 2-0 count. Long look into Givens once again. The stretch and the pitch. Just missing the outside corner, 3-0. Adams' pitch. Down low, 4-pitch walk. The tying run is now on first base for the Eastlake Wolves. And this will bring up the third baseman and pitcher, Bryce Johnson, excuse me. Not an opportune time here for a walk from Simon Adams, but hopefully he can get back into doing what he was doing in the bottom of the sixth inning and carry the Irish to a win here. Johnson settling in here. The stretch from Adams. Good stop by Givens. 1-0 the count. Takes a look back to first. Adams is stretch and pitch. Chopper down the third baseline, foul. Which will make the count 1-1 here. Johnson really trying to take his time here. No crucial at bat. No, can't have any more crucial at bat than this one at this point in the game. Adams' pitch. Caught the outside corner, strike number 2. Catcher Givens calls time. Adams comes set. Looks in. The stretch and the pitch. Liner back up the middle for a base hit. That'll go into center field. Brown takes it. Runner will not advance to third. A big hit from Bryce Johnson there to put the game-winning run at first and the tying run at second. And that'll bring up the big cleanup hitter, Miller here, the catcher. Irish in a jam here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Be crucial if he could put him away here.
Number 3 on first.
Adams looks in at Givens, taking his time, getting the sign, looks back at second. The stretch and the first pitch. Foul tip into the glove, 0-1. As the game moves on, the pitches get tighter and tighter. And the stakes rise and rise. Looks back at the runner, takes a long look. The stretch, and the pitch is strike swinging. Strike number 2. 0-2 the count. If you're Adams, this is a top position you want to be in right now. 0-2 to the cleanup hitter. One more out. Put him away for 2 outs. The biggest pitch of the game so far coming up. Taking a long look in. Adams is set. Looking back at second. The stretch and the pitch. high. Ball 1. The amount of stops Joe Givens has made in this game is unbelievable. He has kept the Irish in it at almost every opportunity. Sure, he's had some passed balls, but there's been a lot more he's stopped than have gotten by him. Eastlake dugout making some noise as a pitch. Liner hits his glove. They get him in second, and there's no throw to first. What a play from Adams. Almost takes his head off, but he's able to get a glove on it and stop it from getting into the outfield. That may be a game-saving play right there from your pitcher, Simon Adams.
Run on first, runner on second, and the Irish are 1 out away from putting this game away.
Definitely. I've said the word crucial so many times throughout this broadcast, but this is where it really means it right here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. That brings up the batter, Will Woodward here. Number 5 hitter, a guy like the 3 and 4 you want it to play in these type of situations as Adams fires one outside for ball 1. The runner advances to second.
Puts runners on second and third.
Winning run at second, game-tying run at third. 1-0 the count to Woodward. Adams looking in. He is set. The stretch and the pitch. High and outside once again, 2-0. It's stressful, isn't it? Taking a long look in once again, looking back at third. The stretch and the pitch. Outside again, 3-0. As they will intentionally walk him since this batter is essentially meaningless to this game.
You know, it's better to walk him right now, give bases loaded, than it is to, perhaps he gets a hit and they end up with a score.
Exactly. And the big thing is you set up a force at every base here, which is much easier to do than just the force at first. By far the biggest point in the game here, you have your DH Jack Edmonds up here. He's a DH for a reason because he hits the ball well. 2 outs, bases loaded, bottom of the 7th, Irish up 10-9. By far the biggest point of the game here. A long look in once again, the stretch and the pitch. High for a strike. 0-1, a big pitch from Adams. Adams is set once more. Taking a look back. The stretch. Breaking ball just high. 1-1. Man, oh man, I'm not even playing and I'm nervous already. Wow. Adams comes set. Gets a sign from Joe. Into the stretch. The pitch. High. Ball 2.
Every time Adam lines up, we're hearing chants coming from the Eastlake dugout.
They're definitely trying to get in his head. This last pitch, because this is essentially the game right here. Do or die for Eastlake. He comes set once again. The stretch. The 2-1. Called strike 2.
Oh.
If you're the batter, this is the stuff you dream of. when you're in the backyard playing wiffle ball or just messing around. Bases loaded, 2 outs, down 1 run. Adams looking in. Come set. The stretch, and Adams is 2-2. Got him swinging, strike 3! What an amazing ending to this non-league game as the Irish take down one of the top teams in Washington, 10-9, as they come on the plateau and win. What an ending to what a game here at Eastlake High School. Your final, 10-9, O'Day. And man, overall, what can I say? What a game. I'm speechless too, huh?
Yes, sir. Thanks for tuning in. The O'Day High School YouTube page. We'll see you again next week out in Peninsula.
Next Saturday out in Peninsula. We got a couple more games at Bannerwood for next week. Very exciting week here for the Irish. I am Andrew Byer.
I'm John Orm.
Signing off here